Beautiful desert vistas, gorgeous snow-capped mountains, bubbling hot springs, and amazing national monuments are all found in plenty in New Mexico. The state is distinctive and colorful to visit due to its blend of European American, Native American, and Mexican heritage. This is our top 10 places in New Mexico. Number 10. Carlsbad Caverns National Park. Carlsbad Caverns National Park is largely underground and contains close to 120 recognized caves. One of the most well-known tourist destinations in New Mexico is the alien underground terrain, which was carved from limestone deposited in an ancient sea. Both self-guided audio trips and ranger-led trips are available from the Park Service. Additionally, tour of bats, excursions to certain caverns, and hikes through bizarre geological formations are available to visitors. Visitors can choose from a variety of backcountry hikes and backpacking trips up above. Make sure to pack plenty of water. Number 9. White Sands National Monument. One of New Mexico's most beautiful settings, White Sands National Monument is just a half-hour drive from Alamogordo in the state's southern region. It is encircled by rough mountains and is located in the Tularosa Basin, a northern outgrowth of the Chihuahua Desert. Here, 60-foot-tall gypsum sand dunes that are continually being moved by the wind have formed out of the shining white sand, creating an astonishing landscape. If you didn't know any better, you may mistakenly believe that sand dunes resemble enormous snowdrifts. You can essentially park anywhere and begin your experience by simply stepping out into the dunes to choose a sizable sand dune to investigate. Sledding is among the most well-liked activities at White Sands. Any kind of plastic snow sled will work, but round plastic saucers work best. Number 8. Bandelier National Monument, a 33,677-acre refuge. Bandelier National Monument is home to some of the state's most striking volcanic vistas and ancient ruins. Structures like masonry, walls and homes cut from volcanic rock as well as petroglyphs that depict Pueblo culture and daily life can be found among the remnants of the indigenous ecosystems. This national park offers camping, hiking trails, and an educational museum. Number 7. Petroglyph National Monument. The National Park Service and the city of Albuquerque work together to maintain the Petroglyph National Monument, which helps to preserve this historically significant location while educating tourists. A basalt escarpment, 5 dormant volcanoes, and a sizable mesa make up the area's 7,244 acres. The petroglyphs in the park are its most well-known feature. They are pictures that Native Americans and early Spanish settlers carved into the basalt centuries ago. The park contains about 20,000 petroglyphs, many of which may be seen from the hiking routes. There are 3 primary hiking paths, with Boca Negra Canyon's 1 mile of pathways and 100 petroglyphs being the easiest. The 1.5-mile Marquetas Canyon Loop and the 2.2-mile Rinconada Canyon Path each include about 300 petroglyphs and are suitable for those who want a longer trip in the desert. In addition to being prepared with water for longer hikes, hikers should be wary of the surrounding wildlife, particularly rattlesnakes. Number 6. Taos Pueblo. The Taos Pueblo, which is located just outside of Taos, is home to the country's oldest continuously inhabited settlements. These adobe buildings, made of story-reinforced mud bricks and roofs supported by timber, have endured for more than 1,000 years, up to 5 stories high. These apartment-style residences house 150 full-time residents in the Old Town. On the 95,000-acre property, 2,000 more people live in a variety of old and new houses. The hamlet, which is both a National Historic Landmark and a UNESCO World Heritage Site, welcomes visitors to take a tour. Several of the Pueblo's yearly traditional festivities are off-limits to the general public. Number 5. Cumbres Toltec Scenic Railway. Between Chama, New Mexico, and Antonito, Colorado, there is a narrow-gauge historical train called the Cumbres and Toltec Scenic Railroad. This comfortable train journey, built in 1881, travels through the 10,015-foot Cumbres Pass and into the breathtaking Toltec Gorge. The journey provides breathtaking views of the surroundings, which range from mountains linked with streams to verdant deer-filled highland meadows. The trip features exciting moments as it climbs a cliff face, passes the Cascade Creek Trestle 137 feet in the air, and doubles back spectacularly on the Tanglefoot Curve. This is the tallest steam-powered train in the country. Many of the railroad's old buildings may be seen along the way, and halfway through the ride, passengers have the option of stopping at the little town of Osier for lunch and some sightseeing. Number 4. Gila Cliff Dwellings National Monument. The Gila Rock Dwellings, 42 rooms and 6 caverns carved into the cliff face by the Mogollon Native Americans around the year 1300, are located north of the historic mining town of Silver City. The Tourist Center's museum offers information on the Mogollon way of life and the natural history of the area. Numerous natural caves and hot springs may be found in the park, some of which can be visited by a route from the visitor center. The cliff dwellings can be toured. However, guests should be aware that the tour begins at the cliff dwellings itself, and the hike up to them from the trailhead takes around 30 minutes. Number 3. Taos Ski Valley. Taos Ski Valley is a stunning winter sports destination that is superbly furnished and located in the Sangre de Cristo Mountains to the northeast of Taos, at elevations ranging from 8,900 to 12,500 feet. The resort in question is regarded as the greatest in New Mexico. The ski resort has recently undergone nearly $300 million in improvements, including new lifts and a redesigned base area, thanks to new ownership. Fortunately, despite the renovations and enhancements, the new owners took care to maintain Taos Ski Valley's charm and ambience. Taos has always been regarded as a skier's paradise. Number 2. Pecos National Historical Park. One of the largest Native American pueblos in the state was previously located within Pecos National Historical Park. Over 2,000 people lived there between the early 14th century. The park's size was increased to 6,600 acres in 1990. The Visitor Center offers an ancestral sites walking tour, a narrated 1.25-mile stroll that explores signs of the region's original peoples. Number 1. Wheeler Peak Wilderness. The summit of Wheeler Peak, which is 13,161 feet high, is the highest point in New Mexico. The mountain is located in the Sangre de Cristo mountain range in the Carson National Forest close to Angel Fire. Visitors may be lucky enough to spot marmots, pecas, elk, mule deer, bighorn sheep, and golden eagles in this area, which is home to a diversity of animals. One of the most well-liked activities is hiking, and there are several paths available, the majority of which are between 4 and 8 miles long, due to its elevation. And that's our top 10. Which one will you be doing first? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Remember to click the bell icon to be notified for more content.